big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground, come sun up to sundown. Yeah, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I know George Jones and Gary Sturt, and all them young guns, yeah, they've been through. Tell you one thing that you won't believe, a woman ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette, or a line of cocaine on a private jet. I give them good loving like they won't forget. Baby, good Lord knows what time it is. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. I'm a honky-tonk star. Lord, I'm a honky-tonk star. Playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star.
All right, so good evening and welcome to Friday Night Live here on the Back 40 Firewood channel. How is everyone doing? It's been a bit of a long day here, but it's Friday night, so now we can put the week behind us and kick off the weekend. So thanks for tuning in. Let's see what we all got here. Yeah, we got a few woodhounds in the house here. So hang on here. Let me adjust my fire cam. If you notice, we've had rain for the last 2 or 3 days, so I have to dry out some of my wood there around the fire, because it got a little damp. But so anyway, let's kick this live stream off. So everyone, let's raise those cups up. Again, thanks for being here. Glad you could make it. And here's to the week behind us, the weekend ahead. Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah. So like I said, it's been a busy week. Been a lot of It got really hot and muggy this afternoon. It's not been very good weather-wise. Tomorrow we're supposed to get to 88, but tomorrow we are filling up the pond with water. So hopefully that'll bring the ability to cool off here if things start heating up too much. Let's see. I just want to check here. I think I saw Tim and Old Saws, I think I saw your name fly by. So good evening, buddy. I sent out a package for you this afternoon. So watch for that coming up here beginning of next week. Got a little package for you, and if you want to know what's in it, all of you, anyone wants to know what's in that package I sent to Mr. Van Dusen, you can watch Sunday's video, because Woodhound Sr. went on a little treasure hunt, a little scavenger hunt and he found some pretty cool items. So yes, who else we got in here? I saw Senior Firewood Hound Larry Hoddles here. Stanley Keith. Hey, did you notice, did you try doing that where you left a comment early and then came back a little while later to see if it was still there? Because I checked this afternoon and that happened again. So I think after a while those early show comments just kind of fade off. Ralph, I saw Ralph Carnegie in here. The Mystery Gardener's here. Who else we got in here? Firewood at the Furnace. Firewood at the Furnace, doing a little lawn care in the wood yard this week. Did you get all that grass mowed up? I'm dreading these last 2 days now. It's rained here, and the grass just like exploded, just shot up. So that's what I'm going to be doing for part of my weekend, is mowing the lawn, but not back in the wood yard. That stuff I don't have to mow anymore. I got it all trampled down with wood chips. So anybody that's new here tonight, welcome. If this is your first time on the live stream, don't be afraid to jump into the chat, introduce yourselves, get to know some of these wild woodhounds. And if you have a question, if anybody has a question, if you throw a Q in front of the question, that helps me pick it out from the chat and put it down here, and then I can hopefully get to it, because sometimes these things fly by a little too fast and I don't get to see everybody's question or everyone that's in here. But yeah, it's so I don't know if you all saw the shorts video earlier this week. We had a visit from down south, Mr. Firewood Midwest. Rod and Nikki stopped in. I'm not sure if they're on here yet, but it was super cool meeting you guys. Great hanging out for a little while, just chatting and getting to know. You know, it's one thing to always like see people on a video or exchange comments or emails, but then once you finally get to meet those people in person, it's just like a whole nother level. And it was super cool. And he even pulled a little prank on me. So if you didn't see that, check out his channel and check out his shorts video of what he did to the wood stand. And but that's the thing that's cool, is that I think now as we're starting to get to kind of know more and more people, you know, I just love the fact that, you know, people can express that side of themselves, the sense of humor, you know, being sarcastic, being, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But I think that's, I think it was pretty cool. So, Firewood at the Furnace, hang on here. I saw Q's putting wood chips down between my rows. Yes. You won't have to mow anymore. I would do it. That's what I take all of my scraps and shavings off the splitter, and I spread those out all over, because I used to have grass back there as well, and now I just pretty much eliminated it by doing that. So yeah, if you have wood chips, I would definitely do it. I don't know. I mean, I know it's kind of, I think, isn't it? I don't know if it's like where I forget where your wood yard's located again. If it might be not so visually appealing to others, but any updates on the frenzy? Still a go, still going on. June 26th. Yeah, still happening. No updates. I may have one or a few next week. I'm actually going to be getting a hold of a couple other people coming up here. So there he is. There's Mr. Prankster from down in Illinois. Hey, the cowboy's here, Zach. Oh, I didn't catch all of his live stream, but I did catch a little bit of the replay. So I did see you make a return, cowboy. I don't know if you guys can hear the frog or the toads are chirping already. It's gonna be a loud night. I've tried the 6-way on top of the 4-way. Oh, yeah, that's tempting to do, isn't it? When you have those two sitting there on top of each other. I have not tried it. So, if you try it, let me know how it goes. but I have not tried that yet. Solid cord firewood. The ticks are out. Was it yesterday? Little boss man had one. I was back splitting some wood, and I didn't even go like into the forest at all. I don't even know where they came from. I felt something on my arm. I saw one climbing up it. I flicked it off. Then I came in the house later on, and I had another one attached to my arm. Yeah, so they're out. Yeah, that fence is hopefully it adds a little value to the house, because yeah, it was the good thing is that I bought a whole bunch of the lumber like 2 months ago, and it's actually gone up 2 more times because I had to go back 2 more times. So yeah, but it's done. Now we just have to do a little section on the other side of the house. But I saw something today that said the lumber prices are getting ready to crash and come way down. So I might hold out and see. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, back to the ticks. I mean, I just can't stand them. I am convinced they are like an alien life form, because they survive for like months through the winter. I think they can go like, I don't know how long without ever eating anything. And then they just show up on you like out of nowhere. So so yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, I don't know if he's in here. I don't know if I saw him. But we have to give a big team Woodhound cheers to Mr. Gringo Pines. Tomorrow is his birthday. So like I said, I don't know if he's in here or if he catches this on the replay. But Gringo Pines, my man, happy birthday, and I hope you enjoy the weekend. Cheers. Oh, here we go. Let's see. James, good evening. Speaking of creatures, have you ever split wood and a worm with triangle head pops out? Do you mean the big white ones? The big white grub? I don't know what they're called, what they really are called, but oh yeah. I think I've actually remember I one time had a piece of oak that was kind of like compost on the inside, and there was like 30 of those grubs, those worms in there. When I used to have chickens, I would throw those in, and the chickens would just fight over them. It was pretty wild. Pretty wild stuff. But yeah, there's you find a lot of interesting things sometimes in the wood. Oh my goodness. Hang on, we have to jump over. Okay, if you are new here tonight, whenever we have a little super chat coming, we raise our cups up. So doesn't matter what's in them. Let's just raise our cups up right here to Mr. Richard Healy. Time to raise glass. And with that, raise them up, Woodhounds. Cheers, Mr. Healy. Thank you very much. Woo! Oh boy. Yeah, I saw, I don't know if I missed. If I do miss, here's the other thing. If you're new and you do ask a question and I miss it, just throw it back in there, because sometimes I have a little window on my screen that I watch, or I try to watch, and then if I catch them, I can pop them out, but sometimes I miss them. So there's SS Wood Michelle. She had another big I guess, I don't know, milestone or announcement on the Back 40 Woodhounds Facebook group. Got herself a little bundler, because she's in heavy production. So keep us posted on how that bundler turns out. Yes. I saw that today. I saw that. Whoa. I saw that Mr. Woodyard was running a 500i. He's not the only one. Mr. Firewood Midwest, he's been dreaming about it all week, I think. I noticed he was late getting in here, probably because he was up late last night, still dreaming about running that 500i back there in the woodyard. Oh, Dave's Outdoors and More, Mr. Dave. Yeah, there were the swinging ladies were out there. I think they were, weren't they? Did you guys see the swinging ladies? I thought I had them back. Still sore from working with the tree crew. Yes. I went through quite a bit of icy hot that next morning on various parts of my body. Knees, shoulders. Yeah, it's oh, you're heading out tomorrow. Well, good luck. Hopefully you don't get get as beat up as I do. Oh, hey, and there we go. Okay, let's check if the swinging ladies are out. There they are. We got them out. Mr. Outside with Shibe. What's up, Woodhounds? It's Friday Night Live, Mr. Shibe. Thank you very much, everyone. Cheers. There we go. So we had the, the one thing I don't think people realize, like, when you're pulling branches, like, you always, you're in the mentality of always getting, like, as much as you can and done as quickly as you can. But when you start reaching and pulling big groups of branches, I mean, your neck, your back, your arms, like, you work everything. Your legs, you'd be surprised how much you use your legs. Oh, but it's good. I mean, it's fun to do. Like I said, I don't know if I could handle every day of it doing that. But I suppose I would obviously get used to it. My work at home job has made me get a little out of shape. Oh boy. Hang on, I gotta go throw some wood on the fire. So 1 second, be right back. We'll make a little smoke. And actually, hang on. I may have to confess, I started a little bit early tonight just because of the day. So I have to do a quick half refill before we hit the bottom of the of the hour. Yeah, so this is the big factor. Stan Nelson is always spot on with all of his comments. That is, age is the factor. Yes. And I'm getting old. I feel it. Feel it every morning. But yeah, it's always like, and the thing is like, you don't think of, let's say you've got 5 branches, medium-sized branches. It'd probably be just as efficient to grab like 2 or 3, pull them out. But no, you always think, well, I'm going to grab all 5 of them and take them in one shot because I want to get it done in one time. And then that's where you get yourself in trouble. Hey, there is our friend, Mr. Tom Holmes. All right, Woodhounds. Thank you very much, Tom. Everyone, cheers. Oh, I gotta grab Mr. Gardner. Is that fire pit in the decking? Yes. It's cut in right there. So I suppose it would help if I moved your question. But yeah, it's actually, so it goes down lower than the decking, but it is built right into the decking. So, oh, there we go. All right, let's see. I may have missed something, but so the other thing that happened actually today, and I want to get to this quick before I forget, and before we go off the rails like last week and head into overtime for extended play. So I got a package today. Wasn't expecting anything. Didn't know. I looked at it, and luckily there was a label up here from Anubis Silo and Equipment. So I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. I wonder what, So then I could shake it, and I could hear like something in there, like liquid. So then I was really thinking, like, oh boy, is this some new fluid or something I should be using in my tractor or what? Oh, hang on. We'll get back to the box in a second. We got a double shot, ladies and gentlemen. The Bradleys on Catbird Hill. Hey, how you guys doing? For whatever Amanda wants. Oh, you love me too. That's nice. Thank you very much, everyone. Cheers to the Bradleys on Catbird Hill, and then Mr. Iron and Oak Sawmill, the Icy Hot Fun. Oh, yes. That is greatly appreciated. So cheers to that as well. Thank you very much. And yeah, double shots, 2 cheers, boom, boom. Whew. Once I use up that little container of icy hot that I have, I think I want to try some of that CBD muscle joint pain cream, because I heard that stuff works really good. But anyway, so I could hear something sloshing around inside this box, and I was like, what the heck? So I opened it up, and sent me a letter, and like I said, I didn't know what, I wasn't expecting anything, but he just kind of told me that he's been kind of watching the channel, seeing some videos, getting some feedback from people that they've been watching the channel. So he noticed in one of my videos that my blinker on the one side of the Coyote was broken, which it's been broken for a while, but I was going to get it replaced, and then it just, went out of sight, out of mind. I never did it. So he sent me a new light, and he sent the light, and then told me that actually on the fender there's a place to mount these that's more out of the way than on the ROPS, the ropes. So I was like, oh, this is pretty sweet, because I needed it. Like I said, but then I dug a little further, and this is what really really got to me. He said along as well, a bottle of Captain. So Ken, if you're watching this, not sure if you are, or if you will, but thank you very much. Greatly appreciate the light, for reaching out, and the little things, the little details. That's what is just so awesome about all of you people in this community. It's crazy. But yeah, so now I'm gonna put a new light on here and have the lights on the Coyote actually on the on the fender instead of on the ROPS. And I probably missed a bunch of questions now because I was rambling on. Let's see. Where can you guys hear those tree frogs croaking? Yeah, I don't know. I know I saw a question, but oh, how do you tell the difference in wood you split? Yeah, just bark, leaves, color, smell, and just just knowing, or I guess usually when Rick drops something off, he'll tell me what it is, so I kind of have an idea that way. But yeah, it's just I mean, the bark is one big thing, but leaves are always another. If you have any leaves, uh, stand lights update. They actually, I haven't moved those yet either. But I did notice that they don't go off anymore for whatever reason. Now when the cars go by, it's fine. And I've only had one time since I put them up that somebody came. So I don't know how urgent it is to like switch them around. But did I get new swinging girls? No, I did not. I don't think I did. I gave them the week off last week. So maybe they sent in some replacements. Yeah, so I think I am gonna see. The thing with the Firewood Frenzy is I didn't know, how busy like somebody like Ken at Annabis Tractor would be, but I'm gonna give him a call and see if he might be interested in coming up for the day. I mean, it's just one day, and I'm not sure of the guaranteed turnout, so it's like that's one of the. Oh, hey, hang on a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back. From all the way across the pond, the Irish Wolfhound is here. It's great to be back, Woodhounds. Yes, it's great to see you, Ronan. Hope everything's been well over there, and thank you very much. Cheers. I don't have this music too loud, do I? The Irish Wolfhound. Woo! That is good to see you, my friend. So other than that, there's no more like equipment dealers that I know of yet. I am gonna check in with Chris here probably next week, and then just get a few more things buttoned up. But like I said, I just don't. It's one of those situations where it's like you don't want to like I feel in a position of like if I told Ken to bring up a couple tractors or something, and he's used to like going to these big farm expos where there's thousands and thousands of people, and then we maybe have like a couple hundred. Like I don't know if that'll if that weighs in or not. I mean, obviously it's got to be worth his time to do it, so we'll see. But I'm going to give him a call and then check into that. Like I said, so actually they have not increased, unfortunately. I have to report, but it's been raining here for 3 days, so I wasn't anticipating them to go up too much after. But now that the sticker's on there, we shall see. I kind of like that idea of Firewood stand sticker wars. That may be kind of tough though, to like go all around and place stickers on people's stands. Dear Dud, is your pond fully lined with a rubber liner? Yes, it is. It's rubber liner and then concrete. Actually, there's like an underlayment, kind of like a not really fully waterproof liner. Then there's rubber liner. Then there's another layer of underlayment, like thick padding. And then in the deep end, I actually put a layer of old chicken feed bags just to, like, if there was ever any rocks that would poke down through it. And then concrete on top of all that. So, haven't had any leaks yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully, never will. Oh boy! Hang on, we gotta move this over. I gotta come over here and we gotta grab the mangy coyote. It's May long in Canada this weekend. Here's to the opening of summer. Yeah, well, it feels like it down here. Like I said, it's gonna be 88. But yes, cheers to the opening of summer up there in Canada. Thank you very much. Yeah, we went, I don't know how long without rain. And I was like, oh my God, we just need some rain. We need some rain. We'd have a chance for it. I'd look at the radar and the green on the radar would like be coming towards us and then it would just dissipate. And we'd never get any rain. And now this week, 3 days, rain, 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 rain. So, hey, there's frickin' Jeep. John just got in from outside. Yes, I know. He's out there till dark. So, welcome. Glad you could make it. What was that? Yeah, Firewood Midwest. He's going to go on a tour around the country, putting stickers on roadside stands. Oh, the trees are whistling for dogs. Yeah, it's been, there's some, I know, like down in Ohio, I think, was it last week, you guys were getting rain like every day. I know Joe at Ohio Woodburner, he was like, had a swamp in his back wood yard. And then we were dry for how long, but yeah, I know it's just been kind of crazy. But boy, like I said, once we got that rain, I mean, everything just instantly greened up. The grass doubled in height. Oh, Deer Dud lives down in Fall Creek. All right. Just right down the road. And there he is. Mr. Chris in the woodyard is here. Just got in from the woodyard. Or he's like Firewood Midwest Rod down there and was up late last night dreaming of steel chainsaws and 500 eyes and Saw Surgeon, my man, how are you doing? Yeah, we don't hesitate to share the cold and the snow. We send that right on over. But I don't know, the rain. Yeah, that's. I think because there's too many of you over there, blowing a lot of hot air. That keeps the rain away. The snow can push through that, but the rain can't make it. Oh, bottom of the hour. It is. All right. Time for... Oh, my goodness. You know what? I forgot to bring out some ice. I wonder if the amazing one is near her phone. Hang on. Let me send Amanda a quick message. Ice run. We'll send that message on down the line. Maybe not. I might have just screwed everything up here on the live stream. Yeah, I only have a half a glass. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We can still mix one with half a glass of ice. All right. Now, as soon as I mix this, she's going to come out here with some ice. So I'm just going to wait 1 more minute. I'm just going to wait one more minute. Although, she may not be near her phone. Yeah, well, that was the one thing, you know, we had that nice big, I had a nice big log of West Coast hardwood just sitting there, and, you know, it was just the most readily available, so, but I did mention that to him. I'm like, Daniel Atkins, he's going to like this, cutting up this Midwest, or this Northwest hardwood. Yeah. Hey, Laura Popple, good evening. And Greg, how you doing? I don't know. How long should we give her? Any bets? Should we make any wagers? Am I getting ice? Or not? What do you think? We'll see. One more minute. And then, if not, oh, my smokes, and now, hang on, we got, all right, I've got enough. We'll do one more toast here because Matt, our good friend Matt, we are hosting our 5th Children's Business Fair tomorrow. It's a farmer's market for kids. Simon is selling stress balls and Lucas ice cream brownie bars. Nice! That sounds great. All right, well, everyone, cheers to that. Cheers to Matt. Thank you very much. I hope Simon has his bundles out there for sale. Oh, here comes the ice delivery. I just need a little bit. Oh, watch out. Don't hit. Oh, look at that. We were taking wagers. Ta-da! Thank you. Are you going in again? All right. Ice has arrived. Let's set that over there. I really should get like a little mini freezer out here. Ice is always the toughest thing, but it's most needed. Most needed on those hot summer nights. Summer nights. Oh, I think. Goodness gracious. All right, just in time for the refill. Mr. Nick Pixel. Nick, my man, how are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, everyone, raise those cups up. Nick Pixel TV. Cheers. Oh, boy. Yes, she just cooled my jets. Well, where did they go? I don't even know. Yeah, I was scrambling to get things done, and the ice is I always make sure that that's like the last thing I bring out. And tonight, I forgot it. But Amanda came through, so we're all set. Yeah, maybe we're even set for OT again this week. Who knows? So, hang on a second. Before I continue, I'm going to stoke that fire up with all those pieces that are on the edge there. There we go. Insurance on that privacy fence. Yeah, I should. That's a lot of lumber sitting out there. But like I said, it's something that we had planned to do like early in the spring, and I hadn't even like been paying attention to lumber prices. And then, like I said, once we started, I went and got everything 2 months ago or whatever, and we kind of waited for the weather to be nice when we could stain all the boards. So she spent 1 weekend staining, and then the next weekend we started putting it up just to see how far we could get. And then, oh, we need some more boards. Back to the store. It's like, holy moly's. Yeah, it's like I said, it's crazy. Got me thinking along the lines of what Shibe and his buddy are doing out there with the wood miser, looking into a sawmill. Of course, then I won't have any need for any lumber. So, but I actually been looking around at a few, and I don't know if Wood Miser is just like the most popular brand out there that everyone just knows about, and that's why they buy them, or if they actually are the best built, like entry-level sawmills around. Because I wasn't aware that there were so many different sawmill companies that like make, entry-level, I guess, sawmills. But yeah, it's definitely something that's kind of piqued my interest. But then again, like Rick up at his wood yard has a saw, has a wood miser. So I mean, technically, if I wanted to, but there's just something about like being able to do it, like when you want, at your own place. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, the design of that fence, and that's the other thing, is that with that design, we needed boards on the back to cover the gaps. Like sometimes we could take 2 gaps and cover them with 1 board, but that pretty much didn't really double the amount of wood we needed, but close. So that'll be now. Like I said, it's done though. It looks great. Completely happy with it. No regrets. So that's the main thing. Oh boy. Yes. Those are toads and tree frogs. Yeah, you can hear them. Dear Dud, I missed your question. Yes, you can just show up. Come on, you don't need to RSVP or anything. Just show up and enjoy the day of festivities. I think most of the like demos and everything will be more towards the afternoon. I know Chris said he's going to be there and have things like opened up and going around 8 in the morning. So, whenever you want to show up, come on up, and we don't know. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the live stream probably start that around noon, and and the other thing that's going to be cool with the live stream from the Frenzy is I actually am going to have a cameraman. Oh yeah, we're stepping up the game. The production game is going up. We're going to have a cameraman, so I'm going to be like able to just go around, find some of you, talk to you on the live stream. So yeah, it'll be fun. I gotta start getting that word out of that live stream, because I'm hoping that'll be like one of the most attended live streams of the summer. Maybe we'll have as many people or more people on the live stream as in person. All right, I missed another question, I think. Oh, yeah, frick, John, that is a good point. The band mills today are like the circular back in 30s and 40s, everywhere. Everybody has, and that's the thing is, I didn't know there were so many companies that made them. So, how many, Chris? We can fit, what is it? However many cars and people 7 acres will hold. So I think quite a few. He's got it cleared out for a good spot, a great big open spot for parking, and then he's going to have all of the stuff set up in another area, so we should have plenty of room. And I did see another question. What would be the Mando's favorite firewood tool? Oh, definitely I think the steel chainsaw, the 500i. Because, you know, the Mando is a bounty hunter. He goes out and gets it. So, like, he goes out and finds the bounty, finds what he's looking for, brings it back. So, like, with the steel 500i, you got to think about, like, you go out in the woods, cut down the tree, you buck it up, you bring it back to the Wolf Ridge. So that's why I would definitely say the 500i would be Mando's preferred choice. Hey, Richie's Outdoors. Hey, I didn't see you in here, but you gotta take off, so have a good weekend, my friend. Yeah, it's gonna be the Firewood Frenzy. That's one of the things that it's just like I said last Monday, meeting Rod and Nikki from Firewood Midwest. You know, just like being able to put a face to a name, and that's that is one of the things that when I first started this channel, like that was one of my visions eventually to, like, you know, be able to meet the people that are in the community. Oh, yes, I do have another job. Firewood actually is just like my side hustle. I won't even really call it well, I guess you could say a side job. I don't want to use part-time job. It's just a side job. Yep, I do have a regular, I usually work 6 to 3 or 5 to 3, depending on how much stuff we have to get done. But I work from home, so that's a good perk. Doing something completely opposite of firewood. Yeah, it's firewood. Firewood is just the side hustle. Just a little extra walking around money. Side hustle. Oh, hey. Chris could bring his tractor. Well, unless we know, are we gonna find out what it is before then? I know he's been he did that one video teasing us with John Deere. I thought he broke down and went with the green and the gold, but that was just his lawnmower. There you go. Yeah, this is kind of the goal. I mean, and this year is kind of like testing the waters, because, like Chris said at Wolf Ridge, there's all kinds of these companies in like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, that they all make firewood equipment, but yet every year they all go out east. So it'd be kind of cool to have like a Midwest show and then, you know, a show out east. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. We got to walk before we run. We're going to see how it goes this year. But it would be pretty cool to make it like an annual event, and then, you know, just keep getting it bigger and bigger, keep building it up. What percent do you give Amanda of the firewood sales? 99.99. No. She'll tell you I give her 0%, but that's not the case. I can't discuss our, we have a clause in the contract, the talent release form, that I can't discuss her contracts and appearance fees and all that. Oh, yeah, I'm anxious to see for Mr. In the Woodyard what he can do. Like, you know, I think we can pretty much all unanimously agree that Chris at In the Woodyard is probably like up there for like one of the hardest working woodhounds I've ever seen. Like, the amount of stuff he gets done and the amount of stuff every day he's doing. But now imagine if once you throw that tractor into the equation, like the increase in efficiency, production, I mean, whew, I don't know. And then if he switches to steel chainsaws, holy moly's, it's going to be like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to resemble the Packer jersey. I almost had the Wolf Ridge splitter. I almost had that painted with Green Bay Packer colors. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, people will think it's John Deere. And then if the Packers end up sucking, which they're on the verge of doing, then I'll probably regret having my splitter be green and gold. So I went with the gunmetal gray, the nice neutral tone. Oh, yeah, it's the Firewood Frenzy. Yeah, I'm hoping it takes off. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, oh, yeah, we can't quit after 1 year. Oh, no. We got to give it a couple years because, like I said, this first year, you know, we're testing the waters. We're not really, I guess, out too much. We don't have, like, too much at stake. I mean, you know, porta potty, rentals, miscellaneous staff costs. I mean, we don't have too much into it. So that's the cool thing, is we're able to do it and not, like, break the bank. How many stacks versus bundles? This week it's been, I think, equal. Well, equal amount of wood. So I sold, or no. It's actually getting to be now like the stacks are moving more than the bundles. Just because I think people are like going to their cabins, going camping, and they load up the back of their truck with a stack of wood, and they're off down the road. So yeah, it's been actually, the loose stacks have been selling more than bundles. In the spring, it started out with bundles being, you know, bundles were flying off all the time. But I think that's when people were more like having fires in their backyard, and now they're actually hitting the road, hitting the campgrounds. Hi, Marlon, hang on here a second. We gotta jump over. Marlinelle, hope to see you on 6/26. Yes, indeed. I hope so as well. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, I hope to see a lot of you guys and gals, women and children. Well, okay. I actually did. I had an idea for something like this, but then I think just with, like liability and injury, potential injury, I don't think we'll be able to do something like this. But my idea was to not have to have a cutting competition, but to have it be like, who could eyeball 16-inch cuts the closest. So we'd have a log, you grab a saw, you try to eyeball, you make the cut, and we measure and see who gets the closest to exactly 16 inches. I thought that'd be kind of cool. So, but like I said, it's kind of one of those things that's, it's a little risky with, like I said, liability, and then you have to start having waivers getting signed, and then, a waiver really doesn't hold too much weight if something tragic would happen. And so, yeah. So yeah, the free bin. So that's the thing, is I don't keep that like constantly loaded with like wood. So what I do is, like, if I go up to refill a slot or something, and there's like an oddball shaped piece or whatever, I'll throw that in there. But it's not like I always keep the free slot stocked. So, and only a few people have ever really taken advantage of it, because I don't know if they go down there to look at it. So, but yeah, so that's why it's like, I know when I made that video, it probably came across like I was always going to have wood in the free odds and end pieces or bin, but yeah, I don't have wood in there all the time. It's only like when I get an oddball shaped piece when I'm reloading, I'll throw it in there, So, yeah, it's, I don't know if I missed. keep carpenters out of the 16-inch cut. That would be that's actually a good point. It would be we'd have to get one of those what are they called? The where you can measure like down to the nanometer to see who exactly was the closest to 16 inches. And I don't know if it would be closest to without going over, or closest to without going under. Because if you're trying to cut 16-inch pieces, you generally want them 16 or a little bit over. So, Shive's solar lights are working great. I actually put one out on the front of the deck, shining into the pond. I think I'm gonna get a couple more, because yeah, those things every morning. Well, back here, this one gets full sun all day, but all those up front, every morning they're still lit. So they're actually working really well. It'll be interesting to see how they hold up, or if I leave them out during winter. I probably will. I know some of these landscaping lights have been out over the winter for three years now, and they still light up. So, oh, hey, Travis Cover, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, there's, but we'll see. We might have some little competitions. there's going to be a couple giveaways as well at the Frenzy. Couple, you need to be present to win. We'll probably do those like mid-afternoon. So like, I know some people are probably coming from out of town that want to, head out and get back on the road. So we'll see. See how it goes. Yeah, who has the time to measure? That's right, dear Dud. That's the one thing that's nice about, for me anyway, like for my personal burning use, I don't care the length. And actually for the roadside stand and bundles, 15 inches, 16, 17, nobody's going to get too fussy if all the pieces aren't exactly cut to 16 inches. Outside with Shibe. Oh, I missed this, I think, before. Yes. Yes, I have. But I will not tell you how much it's been. One other thing, speaking of my personal burning use, tomorrow, the boiler, I'm letting it run out. Just because all next week it's going to be 70s, 80s, low of 60. So, oh no, those are not crickets. Those are tree frogs and toads. And they are way over there in that little stream. And they are loud. Yes. This is why during the spring we are not able to sleep with the windows open until about June. Middle of June. Hey, Ronan. Good seeing you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in and stopping by. Here's another question here. Yes, I did build this bar before. I don't know if I would use the term YouTube star, but before YouTube, I did build the bar, the deck, redo the pond. That was all 2 years. Yeah, it was 2 years ago in April and May. So 2 years pretty much to the date. And then 2 years ago, and the end of July is when I started the YouTube channel. So we're going to be coming up on the 2-year anniversary. Woohoo! And I forget, I got to look when the 100th live stream episode is going to be. That's coming up too, I think, but that ain't going to be until, I think, mid to end of summer. 100 consecutive Friday Night Lives. Yes, in case you're wondering, I do not have a life. All right, I see, yeah, it's actually right on the dot, 9 o'clock. Not that we have to shut it down, but I don't know if I can go too long into overtime this week. Gonna go stoke that fire up. I've got a couple big chunks, big, round, hollow pieces of basswood to try to burn. It got pretty wet. So I think with that, we will bring this to a close. Reminder on Sunday's video, check that out. See what Woodhound Sr. found on the 100-mile garage sale. He found a couple treasures. So that video is coming out Sunday. And otherwise, yeah, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Let me switch on over to the little closing screen here. Thanks for hanging out on your Friday night with all of us Woodhounds. And thanks to all the moderators for keeping the crazy Woodhounds in line. And thanks to you, the super chatters. Greatly appreciate all that support. And everybody else, again, thanks for tuning in. So have a good weekend. Yeah, Sunday's video. So with that, thanks again. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Cheers.